Today I fucked up by being too shy to tell the lunch guy I'm not Muslim. The lunch guy at my job thinks I'm Muslim. It started off with a subtle "do you want the turkey sausage instead?" At this point I'm thinking, well, maybe something is wrong with the pork sausage. Admittedly, part of me suspected the mistake then because I'm pretty brown looking, I have a beard, and Arab and Desi people have mistaken me for one of their own plenty of times. Let's be real, he damn sure didn't think I was Jewish. Funny story, I'm Jewish enough to legally immigrate to Israel under their current law of return, but this is just a detail. But I didn't speak up. Well, today I went to grab a pancake plate with bacon and he looked alarmed, and of course I pipe up and said, "Oh, it's fine, I'll just eat around it," which is somewhat true. I don't actually like bacon, and I really did just want the pancakes. I must admit, however, that this was to avoid confronting him on the matter. There was a whole line of people behind me. Well, as thoughtful and nice as he is, he insisted that he could make me a new one and that he would feel bad if I took the plate just to make it easier for him, because then I'd be being a bad Muslim just to convenience him. Well then, this was the first time that he outright called me Muslim. Did I come clean, confess the truth and embarrass him? No, in fact I'm at my desk wondering what I'm going to do for Ramadan. Edit. 1. Thanks for the gold. 2. The cafeteria guy is a really nice guy, loud, jokes around with everyone in such a way that every morning is almost like a group conversation between me, him, and the rest of the line. It's a great way to start a morning. The guy is very personable. The flip side is that the times where I might privately correct the matter are few and far between. 3. That Seinfeld interpretation was absolutely legendary. 4. I really wish I would have spelt 2 correctly. 5. To everyone calling me a P/C, wimp, etc., whatever makes you feel tough, I guess. I had quite a bit more to say on the matter, but frankly it just wasn't worth the drama. Too long, didn't read. Today I fucked up by being too shy to speak up and tell the cafeteria guy at my job that I wasn't Muslim. Now I'm too deep in the lie, and have to roll with it until I have the courage and, more importantly, right setting to come clean. I once told an annoying classmate in college that I was vegetarian in order to avoid a conversation about how much they loved chicken wings. Unfortunately, my professor, who it turned out was vegan, overheard and was very pleased with me. Several weeks later this professor also became my boss. So for several months I ate healthy vegetarian lunches, because I am a pussy. You don't choose the halal life chooses you. Later today on Reddit, today I fucked up by serving bacon to a Muslim. Today I fucked up my first date. I'm a very socially awkward person. So when the numerous hours of back and forth chit-chat with women on Tinder resulted in a first date, I was ecstatic. We had matched a week or two back to my surprise and started talking about our personal interests, TV shows, movies, and whatnot. After my conversational cannon fodder of questions started to run dry, I decided fuck it and asked if she wanted to see Rogue One with me last Friday night. She said yes. The night comes and I decide to start getting ready by picking out some nice looking clothes aside from the typical bullshit that I wear on a daily basis. Jeans, white shirt, boots, and a nice jacket I'd received from my mother on Christmas. It was raining too, so I grabbed an umbrella on my way out. I get on the train and walk to the rendezvous. I wait 10 or so minutes and see her walking down the street. Nervous, I walk out into the rain with the umbrella to meet her. We shake hands, say hi to one another, and I ask if she's ready to head down to the movie theater. She says yes and off we go. Here's where it went south. We're walking through the rain and come up to a big, water-filled street corner. I'm not sure whether it was nerves or my own lack of social skills which compelled me to do what I did, but I immediately stop and start to take off my jacket. Confused, she asks what I'm doing, to which I reply, "I got this." She quickly realizes what I'm about to do and starts saying, "Oh, you don't have tea." I cut her off by throwing my jacket into this huge puddle, expecting her to walk on it, and onto the curb like you see in old movies/shows. The silence quickly makes me realize what I've done. I mutter out, "A after you," and she continues to stare at me. Without a word, she ghosts me on the spot. I pick my jacket up out of the puddle and make my walk of shame home. Maybe next time. Retarded and autistic are not okay to be used as insults. This thread has been locked because people here cannot seem to remember that Rule 5 is not optional. At least you brought an umbrella, you know, so your new jacket doesn't get wet. I hope you at least tipped your fedora as you said after you, m'lady. Is lol an improper response in Today I Fucked Up? Lol. Today I fucked up by making a cash register boy blush. Short but sweet, obligatory too long didn't read, at the bottom. I, F34, was on my way back home from work, passing by the local grocery store and supermarket, located very close to my home. There are normally lots of stray cats in the neighborhood, but there is one in particular that always comes running when she sees me, so even when I am loaded with shopping bags, I can't help myself petting her. Today was no exception. I made sure to pet her only with the left hand, because I knew I wouldn't be able to wash my hands immediately. Love her, but she is kinda dingy, so to avoid touching my face or hair, as I often do, I was trying to do everything with my right hand. So I go to the supermarket next, already on the cash register, unloading my basket and chit-chatting with the boy who works it. He looks to be in his early 20s, kinda cute, like I normally do. While I'm helping him arrange all items in my bag, I followed his gaze and noticed the questioning look he gave my left hand, as it must have appeared quite weird that I wouldn't use it, and instead hold it aside, like a surgeon ready to operate. Me being the kind of person who feels the need to explain any misunderstandings away, because God forbid somebody thinks something weird about me, lol, chirp up casually, oh, I just stroke a kitty with that hand, so I try not to touch anything else before I wash my hands properly. Mind you, I said that in my native language, where the word for kitty and the euphemism are interchangeable, like P, U, S, S, Y in English. He stopped scanning the groceries for a moment, and when I looked at him, he had this priceless expression on his face. Eyes a little wide, sort of flushed, looking at me in disbelief. Only then did it hit me what I said and how it must have sounded to him. I quickly corrected myself, elaborating saying, kitty, cat, you know? A stray? Meow meow. Yes, I really said that. /cringe /. He /made an ooh sound and bit his lips, suppressing a burst of laughter. I think I might shop elsewhere in the next few days. Facepalm / too long didn't read. I accidentally woke somebody's dirty mind by making him think I've pet my kitty. Edit, thank you so much for the platinum and silver. I just wanted to vent by sharing a mildly cringe-worthy story from my day with a healthy dose of self-irony. I didn't expect it to blow out like it did. I appreciate all the kind and funny comments, but I'm also shocked to see how far could some people twist my words into extremely dark connotations. I even saw comments about me being creepy, predatory, etc., which is absurd. I know I shouldn't feed the trolls by engaging and reasoning. What reasoning when somebody posts an absurd comment meant solely to upset or offend, indeed. But seriously, those who suggested I was in any way deliberately inappropriate or had some hidden lewd agenda towards this guy, I suggest you read my post again carefully, and then if you still think so, seek some professional help, because the issue is with you, not with me. He's a cash register man now. Who dare challenge my throne? I think I might shop elsewhere in the next few days. Facepalm / facepalm with your right hand, I hope. Should have just owned it, winked at him, and didn't say any more. Right? She already said he was kinda cute. Give him an over-the-shoulder look when you leave too. Woulda made his day. Ha ha ha. Okay, this is hilarious. I died at meow meow. And you and I are the same person I have to explain every possible misunderstanding to. Smile? Hi there, long-lost twin, D. This is a good one. I have a similar story actually. I had just moved to Italy and my Italian was very basic, and even though most everyone spoke English, it was important to me to try. This led to me struggling through exchanges at cafes all over town. One morning, I tried to order a croissant with my espresso. My knowledge being limited, I mixed up two very basic verbs and said I am instead of I want. This would have been okay, but I finished with un cornuto, instead of un cornetto, croissant. So instead of asking for a pastry, I told the barista that my wife is cheating on me. The stunned silence and looks of surprise only lasted a minute before the whole place burst into laughter when everyone realized what I meant to say. Once they kindly explained it, I was laughing with them. Didn't pay for my croissant that day, made new friends, and I learned a fun new Italian word. I lived in Italy for a bit and learned after a month that I had been asking strangers to light me on fire. I meant to ask if they would give me a light for my smoke.